I just go on the warpath. Woo! Become a nihilist, and I just didn't see. I became apparently I didn't know there was a term recognized for what I was doing, but there was like a philosophical belief where I was borderline blending into soft compatibilism or soft determinism and phenomenological understandings. It never led me back to anyone. But what you gonna do? Yeah, but this most recent stint, might be the most confusing yet. I've just had to make sense of the world in my own way. But I keep thinking that, you know, there's like I'll get, you know, there'll be desires. It's periodically it ebbs and flows, and I'll have like strong desires to become established and send emails and stuff and go contact people that I used to go to school with and at least get a freaking update and see what the deal is. But constant badgering and just unhealthy mindset and this toxic belief that I adopted and being a nihilist. I had to transcend that. Jesus Christ. That took a lot to do. And apparently it's not over yet. I'm like still kind of like toward, like I can see the tree line, but I'm not out of the thick yet. Apparently. But you know, like what I'll talk about is, you know, in conclusion, it's just. I have this belief that, you know, I've transcended phenomenological occurrences, and it's not just my extroverted self. I don't think that material things define me, and therefore when something just happens to, you know, coincide with an understanding, or a belief or something, there's no meaning that could be found. And that took that took so much effort. I could speak for hours. There's no support in establishing this belief and getting past that. But I had this understanding I'm friends with everyone, and there's meaning in everything, and there's no such thing as coincidence. Nope. Apparently not. It could, you could have something that that people would base their lives off of, and have like a turning point. And it could happen just so happened when I'm going to, I'm in a situation, I'm enjoying myself, and I just so happen to get this understanding, and I'm like relaxed and put back, and I'm with company, and then I want to go buy stocks or something because of just something just happens to introduce itself into the arena, into the environment, and it becomes either immaterial, material, or it becomes just unintentional things, intentional things, all that had bearings and played factors. And then at some point it was man, I don't want to go and talk with no freaking buddy and deal with any more problem. And then as soon as I go and get a real paycheck, I'm gonna try and go and hang out and be an upstanding guy. And that belief just keeps failing. It's failed many times. It's failed seriously. I've had two really serious mental breakdowns that are negative. You can't be the only disciplines would be I go and perform, or I do comedy, or maybe a sitcom, or a stage play or something like that. I go and write, do scripts and stuff, or I go direct, direct film or something but this understanding has really eased up when the phenomenological things became, let's see if it happens 10 or 15 times the same way like that. Yeah. Anyway, it became when things happen 10 or 15 times the same way like that, then all of a sudden I'll start getting the idea to go and try and figure something out. And then, hey, you'd be plumb surprised because nothing happens 10 or 15 times in a row. You'd be plumb surprised. But even then, things that happen 10 or 15 times unplanned, and it's plumb surprise. They fall through. What can you do? These things are out of our control. We just gotta have that flexibility. We gotta adapt to change and whatnot, what have you. I won't get into my beliefs in fate and destiny, but after my third or fourth surgery, then I began to pray again because I found a community, where I was like, all right, I actually like being around a couple people here, and I'm not worried about being homeless and not living up to my reputation and trying to reestablish and rekindle shit. And, you know, I thought for one brief second, it was like, you know, oh, well, you know, just gonna figure things out. I'm gonna take my time. As soon as I started thinking about it, it was like, go, move, let's go, let's do this, go, move. But anyway, like, I want to be frank. I want to be clear in case, like, I die. Because I'm so fucking stressed out all the goddamn time. But I'm not worried about hooking up with people I went to college with, anyone in my serious past relationships. My brother's wife is not my wife. Go fuck yourself. I'm slowly easing up on, okay, new people that I don't really know. But it just seemed like, really paranoid and like twitchy about it. I don't know, I'm like, got trust issues or something. But, you know, real talk, I'd wanna go get a paycheck and reach out to like 5 or 6 people. See where that goes. Maybe go see out some old colleagues if they even want to hang out and talk to me. Well, I think I'll change. I'm becoming more and more relaxed and with who I became, and you know, I want to find a niche and get into habits and have hobbies and finally develop skills. Or you know, finally develop habits and hobbies and stuff and make it a regular thing. And I think then, you know, it will be like, it'll seem like second nature, and it'll be on the back burner, and it'll just be like more natural. I'll be like, okay, well, oh, now I have the understanding to email these people and look at some social media. I've ran to go and do this like 15, 20 times in the past 10 years. And it just falls through, nothing. I don't have motivation. Everything's too crazy, too chaotic. I'm not in the right financial sense. I have an unhealthy mindset. I'm trying to transcend that phenomenological bullshit. Trying to see who is actually my friend, and who isn't my friend, and then, there's like, I used to be like really, really particular about my sexual identity. And I just was like, this is how it should be, and you don't need more than 2 dicks. I mean, you don't need more than 2, 3 dicks. You don't need more than 2, 3 dicks. And for some twisted understanding of the world, I don't get jealous of dicks. I don't know, it's just not like, it's just never been like I don't know, it's just not like, if the females go and try and run off on me, I lose focus, and I'm not turned on by them. The man I've become is, I don't like competing. I get turned off when you're like being a floozy and you don't put me first or second or third or fourth or fifth. That's still the problem. I mean, I'll just be going to get some fucking milk, and it'll be like, oh, this person needs to hang out with the guns. Oh, this person needs to hang out with guns. I have like a few freaking interests. A few. 2 or 3. A few. A few. It's ridiculous. This understanding where it's just like, oh well, you're part of the system and you affect everyone. It's just like that just really keeps everything like from progressing and like being stable. I don't think it's necessary to go and have to say who I want to be with over and over and over and over again to myself. Like, it's going to change how things end up and who I'm with. It's freaking nuts, man. It's freaking nuts. But yeah, I'm on my back's against the wall that I haven't even paid for yet. It's not looking good. I don't think I'll lose my mind again. I have like heart palpitations and murmurs, and I just stay stressed out. It'll feel like I'm getting stabbed in my leg in 3 different places. I can't crack my neck anymore. It gives me migraines, and I already had a problem with migraines. My TMJ is permanently fucked up from when I had braces. Maybe my only regret. Fucking braces. Fucking braces. And telling the truth to the popo. Yep. Got me expelled. But anyway. I don't have 50 fucking love interests and shit. But, you know, I'm not like... Apparently it's just like confusing and like I can't find sense of things. Like I've had to like I used to watch pornography like all the time. Just like I just like started getting, it was just like pornography constantly, and then I would just like kind of sit back and be like, oh yeah, that's a good scene, oh yeah, and like, you know, like be at ease. You know, I used to like read. I'd be like reading books. And like all of a sudden my dick would just be like, and I'd just be like sitting there like while I'm reading, you know, and just kind of like playing with myself. Never thought anything of it. That was completely perverted. I haven't felt comfortable to do anything like that, and I'm always stressed out, and I can't run. Pains just show up out of nowhere from the surgeries. I get visited. By angels or something. I mean, maybe it's just like my mind is completely itinerant. I just attribute it to like a divine power, like, you know, something outside of my control. And you know, like I've grown to, you know, it's like, it's me. I mean, it's me. Like, let's make it happen. It's me. But then, like, I never appear, and then that's really confusing. I've had to, you know, that's still kind of figuring itself out. But these relationships and this understanding, you know, I've got like 50 fucking people I want to go fucking screw and marry, is a fucking farce. It's a fucking farce. I think I got a couple baby mamas. I believe I got a couple baby mamas. I've had dreams that I had some baby mamas. They won't call me. They won't text me. They won't come see me. So, man, what do you do? I don't know. What do you do? You just... I guess I'm just not important. Got other interests. I don't know. Yeah, you must be a freaking baller or something. But anyway, yeah, I mean, there's maybe 4 people that I'm still, you know, like I could see myself getting serious with. They wouldn't conflict what I'm trying to do. I enjoy like the company that they keep. That's a really big thing, is like me enjoying the company that they keep. That's like a really big turn on, and like it's like a cologne or like perfume. I can just like tell immediately, just like the company they keep and like their influences and how they were reared. You know, that weighs heavier to me oh, they're born this day, this month. But I've realized, there's no, don't go against the grain, and some people just natural tendencies, they just like annoy the fuck out of me, and it's like, I wonder when this fucking dick was born. Oh yeah, you're fucking get the fuck away from me, and yeah, it's just. That's about as clear. I don't know. That's like as clear as I can be. I can look up and be more, concrete name specifics for no reason. But it's not 50 goddamn people. I'm just fucking sick of it. It's just like. Maybe my 1 or 2 baby mamas out there, they won't fucking talk to me. Jesus fucking Christ. But my intuition and emotion and how I'd like to proceed with my life all align, and what dawns upon me and what I think is the best move is I get a paycheck, but I don't work hard at all. Maybe like trade school or something. Just to have something to say. That would be it. It would just be like, just to have something to say. Like, I don't even want to develop skills like that anymore. Like, I've just like given up on HVAC and electrician. I gave up on construction. I gave up on like culinary. Like, my last buck was November, the end of November there. I was like, I got done like a little fuckboy, and I'm not doing that anymore. It's stupid as shit. You don't go to be a nurse for one person. I strongly believe one of my love interests, maybe 2, I'd be like a stay-at-home father or some shit, and I'd prepare meals for us and become a legitimate fucking rock star and comedian and stroke my Johnson. But what do you do, what do you do? So yeah, I mean, it's just, I'll have like these itinerant understandings that I attribute directly to my interests, whom I'd like to be with. Directly. It's just like, this has absolutely no bearing on anything in my life, and I don't even know who that is. I'm gonna deal with it and figure it out. But yeah, I don't, I wanted to kill like 1 to 6 people, but it's kind of, now it's like Now it's like 2 people. Now it's like I want to kill like 2 people. Yeah, it was pretty serious for a moment there though. It was just like, my life's over, and one of my best moves would be to kill this bitch. Nope. Nope. Life, not I'm gonna cut you into pieces and eat you. Anyway, yeah, my mind was in a really dark place after surgery, and some of the saddest shit that you'll ever fucking conceive of happened. Apparently, that hasn't even been figured out yet. Life keeps going. Just try not to, I just want to have a say and have habits and figure things out. And there's just no work for me. It's just nothing looks interesting, nothing jumps off the page. Like what like interests me and what's really hot topic is these next couple weeks and what I'd like to do. Not killing someone and eating them. But yeah, I'll just get rich or die trying. We'll see what fate decides. Hopefully, my karma is realigned itself.